The next item is 9.14, the Crown Road Management Policy Post-Exhibition Report. Do we have a mover for the recommendation? Councillor Taskowski, seconded by Councillor Biscotti. Is there discussion on this item? Councillors? Councillor Grundy?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. I guess what concerns me about this draft, well, it's not a draft, it's come back from public exhibition, is that what's before us now is quite a different document to what went out to public exhibition. So should the question be asked, does it therefore need to go back to exhibition because of the document we're now looking at?
Okay, Ms Ryan?
Mr Mayor, I understand is Ms Flint online and can answer that question?
All right, so she probably can't. But I assume the answer is if council wants to re-exhibit the report, you can move that way and we can go again?
That's correct, Mr Mayor. If council don't want to adopt the policy, and I was not advised that there were that many changes, that if council wish to re-exhibit, they can re-exhibit or they can defer the matter.
Mr Mayor, that would be my preference, because looking at the current document before us, it is substantially different, in my opinion.
Okay, Ms Ryan, can you potentially come up with some suggested wording for an amendment that Councillor Grundy could put?
So, Mr Mayor, there's a current motion on the table, which is that council adopt the Crown Road Management Policy. That will either be voted against, or Councillor Grundy would like to move a contrary motion that the matter is deferred.
I don't think she deferred. I think it's specifically that it be re-exhibited for 28 days or along those lines.
Well, then that's a contrary motion.
Yeah. All right. So Councillor Grundy is going to put that up as a foreshadowed contrary motion, which we will debate should Councillor Taskowski's motion be defeated. But Councillor Grundy, if you'd like to speak further.
Only to say this will give the community the opportunity to respond to the document that is, as I say, in my opinion, substantially different to what has been exhibited in the past.
Thank you, Councillor Grundy. Further discussion. Councillor Wilson?
Thank you, Mayor. Just to help with my consideration whether to put it out for a deferral or not, through you, Mayor, am I able to ask Councillor Grundy to expand on the areas that she's concerned has changed substantially to facilitate the extra 28 days?
You can ask her, but she's basically saying that there has been substantial changes to the point where she thinks being re-exhibiting and getting the community's feedback is worthwhile. But I'll let Councillor Grundy.
Yes, can I say, Mayor?
Mr Mayor, the document that is attached to the business paper does show tracking that, if you've looked at it, does depart significantly from what was put up for exhibition, and that is the point. The tracking is, in my opinion, substantial. I can't explain it more than that.
Thank you. Councillor McDonald, were you fine? Okay. Councillor Willis?
Thank you, Mayor. There have been changes, and there have been tracks so people can see where the changes have been made. But I wouldn't have described them as substantial enough to warrant re-exhibition. I mean, the point of asking the community for feedback is to receive it, and where there's merit in proposed change or clarification, to adopt it. That's the task. So my only point would be that I think the new clause 6.8 is a bit confusing because it's too long, and it should be broken up into a couple of sub-clauses, one dealing with notification to Bushwalking New South Wales, and the second dealing with Crown roads that may be of interest or concern to the Greenways, Section 355 Greenways Committee. I just think that would make it a bit clearer. Caitlin's here, yeah.
Okay, so we do have Ms Flint online, and she may wish to make a comment.
So, Ms.
Sorry, I missed the question. If you wouldn't mind repeating, please.
So the question was basically from Councillor Grundy, and it related to whether council can re-exhibit the, the revised policy, the revised Crown Road management policy.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, yeah, that would not be a problem. We did capture quite a number of submissions from a vast majority of different constituents throughout the last exhibition process, but there would be no harm in re-exhibiting if that was the mind of councillors.
Thank you. Okay, councillors, is there further discussion? Okay, so I'll just walk through what we're going to do. We're going to put Councillor Taskowski's motion. If it's defeated, then we will move to Councillor Grundy's foreshadowed contrary motion. So I'll put Councillor Taskowski's motion. All those in favour are Councillor Livermore, Councillor Preston, Councillor Taskowski, Councillor Willis, Councillor Wilson and Councillor Winchester. And against, Councillor Biscotti, Councillor Burton, Councillor McDonald. And I assume you're against Councillor Burton? Yep, I can see your hand.
You didn't say Grundy.
Oh, sorry, Councillor Grundy. So against is Councillor Biscotti, Councillor Grundy, Councillor McDonald and Councillor Burton. So I declare it carried.